everyone, I am Jeah Hanley Oblea from Nursing 222, and today I will be demonstrating or performing the different kinds of bandaging techniques. But before that, let us know first what are the objectives and importance of the first aid. First aid is any treatment we provide to a person who has suddenly fallen ill. Here are some goals of a first aider. First is to alleviate pain, second is to prevent injury, third is to prolong the life of a person, and fourth is to promote the recovery. So, what is the common equipment that a first aider should have? A first aider should have a triangular bandage, or also called as all-purpose bandage, mainly because it has a lot of uses that can help us to give a first aid to those people who is in need. Here are the parts of the triangular bandage. This is the apex, and this is what we call the right side, and this is the left side. These two are the working ends or working tails. And this part is what we called the base. Here are the three ways to fold bandage into cravat. This is what we call the broad cravat. This is the semi-broad cravat. And lastly, this is what we call the narrow cravat. Square knot. For the square knot, we are going to put the right tails over the left tail and the left tail over the right tail. So right over left and left over right. Top head injury. First, we are going to put a gauze on the injured or wound area and fold the edge about 2 inches wide long base. We are going to place the bandage or the triangular bandage on the head so that the middle of the baselines on the forehead is close down to the eyebrows. Carry the two ends around the head above the ears and cross them just below the bump of the back of the head. Draw the end line snugly, carry them around the head, and do the square knot to tie ends in the middle of the patient's forehead. Steady the head with one hand and with the other. Draw the point down firmly behind to hold the compress secure against the head. And after that, we are going to pick up the apex and tuck in where the bandage ends across. Chest injury. First is to put a gauze into the injured or wound area. Place the center of the bandage on the dressing with the apex resting on the shoulder at the side of the injured chest and its base parallel to the ground. Fold the hem about 2 inches outward along the base, then carry both ends firmly around the body and tie them at the back. Twist both ends together and bring them up to the shoulder where the apex is and tie them as well. Be sure to fold outside hems at each side of the bandage before tying the point. Arm sling technique. First is to position the sling. Place a triangular bandage under the injured arm and over the uninjured shoulder to make the sling. Secure the sling and tie the ends of the sling at the side of the neck by doing the square knot, and you can put a gauze where the square knot is in. Tie the apex on the elbow part. Burned hand bandaging. Place the hand on the center of the bandage with the apex towards the fingers and the base towards the wrist. Bring the apex toward the wrist to cover the hand in the process. Fold an outward hem along the base, then bring and across the ends on the top of the hand. Cross the ends in opposite directions around the wrist, then tie them. Draw the point towards the wrist and tuck in the folds where the ends cross each other. Burned foot bandaging. Place the foot on the center of the bandage with the apex towards the toes and the base towards the heel. Bring the apex towards the ankle to cover the foot in the process. Fold an outward hem along the base, then bring and across the ends on top of the foot. Cross the ends in opposite directions around the ankle, then tie them. Draw the point towards the ankle and tuck it in the folds where the ends cross each other. Prevention is better than cure, especially when some things have no cure. Again, I am Jeah, Hanley from Nursing 222. Thank you for watching!